And welcome back to Sonic Frontiers with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. I don't know why I'm thinking this is Final Fantasy, but whatever. The other thing to note about this game with Tails is that Final Horizon does have its own save file, which I didn't go over because I was so excited to cover this one. And then in the distance is Spider Plus, another of the new Guardians, but I don't want to fight him with Tails because I don't think his wrenches are up to snuff at the moment. So and this is post-patch, by the way. So I probably will just try and find the next route to the Chaos Emerald with Tails, and then we'll go back to Sonic's gameplay, which is very interesting as well because, as I mentioned a few episodes ago, only Sonic can activate the cyberspace levels here, so yeah, all of the characters can do the side loop. They can get the lookout go-go, which is probably a bit easier than this, than what it was going for in the cyberspace levels, just by side looping those treasure thingies. I don't even know what to call them, really, so treasure thingies they will be, and then head down to our next destination, which is probably another device we need with Tails. And it seems to be out in the sea, which we know we can't reach. And this game's terrible draw distance makes me think it's a suicide mission. It isn't. It's just bad draw distance due to how this game was implemented. I don't know if it's completely fixed by Shadow Generations, but Shadow Generations does look a lot better than this. And this coming from someone who does like Sonic Frontiers. So that being said, also the things are back. Seriously, I do like these. I do actually like these. As I say, they do offer quite a bit of speed for Tails, which was always one of my favorite things in Sonic Adventure with him. Seriously. And of course, I've already mentioned the wrenches are a lot better than the ring bombs. Seriously. Especially since you don't have to go into first person mode with this thing. Don't know how it would work, really. And ahead of us are these moving platforms, which can be a pain in the ass to get over. Seriously, especially if you go above them. Seriously, they will push Tails back. So be very careful. Some of them even move along the ceiling of this area, and there's nothing but water below. Even though Tails is quite an adept swimmer, I'm not sure if you can swim on the open seas that easily. And I only say he's an adept swimmer because of Sonic 3 and Knuckles, of course. So yeah, and even then, I don't know if I'm going the right way for the next Emerald or whatever Coco device Tails has to get to. Seriously, but never mind. Okay, being in the right area for these, in fact, they even pop out of nowhere. Another example of this game's stupid draw distance, seriously. And if I'm gonna die here, then that's not gonna be great either. There's 3 platforms there, but I don't want to die. Definitely not. If anything, once after the wind-up, Tails' flight ability pushes him even further. Seriously, maybe not as far as Sonic Adventure, but damn, son! Never mind that. Let's get over these things. Seriously. Yeah, jumping over these blocks is also a pain because of just how they can push you down, although apparently they're transparent. Yeah, I guess. And what the hell happened there? Tails should have shot up like a dart there. I'm guessing I'm going the wrong way here anyway. Maybe I am, but I'm going to use the dash rings to get over here. This is I'm guessing the shortcut here, which you can only do in easy mode. And the Coco device is actually out here in the middle of nowhere, seriously. So yeah, that will at least give us access to the next Chaos Emerald at least. And indeed, give Amy, Knuckles, and Tails all the access to the Chaos Emerald. And Likewise with Sonic before them, they will start feeling the effects of cyber corruption. Yep, that is a thing, even though they're already holographic anyway.
No! We've got to find a way back into the system. Sonic is counting on us.
You need to ascend the 4 towers of the Masters. They are memorials to the pilots who gave their lives to save the world.
Pilots? They were who I saw in those visions, right? The ones controlling the Titans?
Yes, the very Titans you destroyed.
Hey, I asked you to explain things from the beginning, remember?
That is irrelevant now. Hidden across the island are the components needed to construct the keys to each tower. Find them, ascend the towers, complete their trials, and you will gain control over the cyber corruption.
Pieces make keys, keys unlock towers, towers make me more awesome. Got it. Back in a flash.
To the blue blur we go, and indeed his gameplay is fairly similar to how it was in the main game. The difference is, as I mentioned, with the cyberspace levels. And seemingly we will be able to switch between characters a bit later. And we also gain access to the Spin Dash! A move that has not been relevant in Sonic games since maybe Lost World. Although it didn't work that well for me in Sonic Lost World. But yeah, the Spin Dash is easily probably one of the most OP moves you can see. Now you will see here one of the Lookout Coco powering up one of the towers, and indeed it's fairly similar to what we were doing on Rhea Island with all those towers. The difference is, as Sage mentions, is that instead of a large cutscene detailing the history of the ancients, instead we will have to take on one of the Coco Masters, as we will see a bit later. There are 3 different challenges here, each one harder and harder. Although the hardest one we'll save for last, of course. So now I am not going to go up the... I'm still going to explore with Sonic and use the Spin Dash. The Spin Dash is a lot more powerful than his regular boost. Seriously, it's kind of like how Sonic's boost would have been in, say, Sonic Generations. Even as a wind-up and everything, which is very good for getting various things here. I mean, I suppose I could have done this with Tails, but no, it wouldn't have worked. Anyway, that being said, this one is annoying because the jump rope mechanic goes really, really quickly here. Or skipping rope, that's what we Brits call it. What I like to do is actually jump at the top of Sonic's jump, just to not make things. So one slow jump followed by one quick jump. That is the way to actually beating this one. So yeah, each of the puzzles gets harder. Kind of saw that with the other mirror puzzle, and indeed there's a very similar one a bit later. Meanwhile, the very, very nice remix of say the Rhea Island theme from the original game, which wasn't even going to be the main theme of Rhea Island. It was going to be a completely different theme. Plays here, and probably one of the better things. The only thing I do find weird though is that at the beginning of the thing, it kind of starts off has the beat from, dare I say it, one of my favorite Queen tracks, "We Will Rock You." Seriously. I mean, yeah, they did use one of Queen's songs in the first Sonic movie, but Don't Stop Me Now, which was also used, I think, in the trailer for another Sonic game. I don't know which one, though, but never mind. But never mind that. Just an interesting tidbit there. Anyway, where we want to go is up to the tower, but I'm going to explore with the blue blur here, seriously. It's a long time since I was able to do so. And as much as I do like exploring with Tails and Knuckles and Amy, I do prefer the blue blur. The difference is he cannot ascend the red, pink, and yellow towers, so be wary of that. However, he can go into the things, which is good. So yeah. If you were going to go for the spin dash in the main game, you would have to find each of the hidden Coco. And they are well hidden. Seriously, it will test all of your knowledge of this game to do so. Seriously. I'm trying to do there's a figure eight. Oh, infinite boost. Never mind, I got it done. So yeah. So the rest of this video will just be me exploring, I guess, with Sonic. If there's any puzzle that I have done before, I'm just skipping over it. Seriously. And on the next episode, we'll actually cover one of the cyberspace levels, because they're very interesting. I only covered about 2 because I managed to unlock enough of the Lookout Coco to actually get the towers moving, so it wasn't too much of a big deal. So never mind. Some more papaya seeds. No, seriously, I cannot unhear papaya seed. I'm guessing they really like their fruits, do the ancients? Looks like the echidnas? I mean, I know Knuckles likes big, or at least that's what he said in the manual for Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but never, oh, Sonic 3 anyway. Down we go then, and what do we have here? Another spring, yay, and that propels me to do some more tricks. Yeah, well, I could do with some more skills, I guess, even though they don't offer much in terms of skill points, but never mind. And what's this one? Oh, it's another, dare I say, get through the hoops game. Okay. Same thing applies, use the, don't jump when attacking the ball, although it's going to be a lot harder with this one, because keeping up is a pain in the ass, let me tell you, with this one. If I do mess up, which I think I might do due to the sheer amount of these hoops, then I'll just skip to where I do it, because, you know, redundant commentary and all that. Oh, no, did it on my first try! Never mind, and with some few seconds to spare. Likewise with the main game, the hidden puzzles give you a lot of grind rails, etc. to play with. Seriously. But I still haven't used the spin dash much. I will be using it a lot more later, don't worry. Did I just kill a Coco? Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. What's down here then? Nothing, it seems, although we can see the tower in the distance there, which is interesting at least. So, boost down here, and what do we have? I can unlock one more skill for Sonic, the recovery smash, though I do not have 50 skill points, and that will take a while. In here are Moto Bugs! Yep, Moto Bugs! Seriously. I know they did appear in, like, Sonic Colors and everything, and of course Sonic Generations, but it's nice to see them in this game. Seriously. Even if they are somewhat overrepresented as badniks, but given that there weren't any badniks up until Colors, then yeah, it is nice to see the Motobugs. Anyway, getting up here is going to be a chore, it seems. Side looping this thing don't do shit, so yeah. You'd think there would be a spring that would take Sonic up. Unless I've tried slamming the thing, which, no, there isn't. There is a spring down there, but that's not enough to propel him high up there. Seriously. But, there you go.